All right, so we have Mohit with us, Mohit Mishra, and we are going to have a formal interaction with Mohit. And let me tell you that Mohit is one of my favorite students. So, how are you, Mohit? How is everything going on?
It's a great honor for me to have an interaction with you. And if I talk about myself, I'm doing well and everything is going well as well. And I can't express, my feelings here.
Great, that's great. That's really very nice. It feels really a kind of pleasure that you are reaching on heights. So we would like to know about yourself. So will you please tell something about yourself?
Yeah, my starting journey was quite complex because I just got hired in some kind of a smaller startup. And there, it's kind of cumbersome situation for me. I don't have any skills. I don't have a coding skills. I don't have a communication skills. So I have to cultivate all those kind of skills from very beginning. So that was a very difficult job for me initially, but later after I have realized that yeah, I can do that. I have to interact with the clients. Otherwise, this company will fire me. So these are the some inspiration. I mean, I can learn from you as well. You were always motivating us, like you have to learn it, and whenever you are going into the real picture, I mean, in the real company, you have to face the clients, and uh, and that's come true. I mean, I have started learning, and later after 1 year, I would say, yeah, I have become very fluent in that, and
Right.
I have overcome all the problems which which were creating a problem for me.
Great. That's great. That's really very nice. So the problems that you were having initially in your life, that must be a kind of hurdle for your life, and
Yeah,
you
right.
have crossed each and every problem, and now you are a successful human being.
No,
So I just
yeah.
wanted to ask that if you can recall any one major problem and you can share it with us.
Yeah, the most important problem which I regularly face as those days was, hesitation. Most of the time, if we are from a state board, like what I meant, if you are from a state board, you just felt like, yeah, I can't speak. I don't have that kind of skills. It is the skill which is being you know cultivated by the Indian, English medium student. I can't speak. They are very good. They have a good understanding. But what I have felt so far, it's not about the understanding of the English. It's your practice. How much you are practicing towards your, communication skills. If you are, I mean, if you are regular with your practice, I will just tell you, like, if you are regular with your just practice for at least 30 minutes, that's okay. I must tell you, like, after 1 month, after 2 months, you will realize, like immense pleasure. Like, wow, I have just developed some kind of a very extraordinary communication skills, and that's what I did. And I can't say, like, yeah, it's really beneficial for me. And I think if anyone is listening to me, it will be also beneficial for you as well.
Great. That's really very nice. And let me tell you, everybody, that we need to learn from Mohit a lot, because when I was teaching in one of the engineering colleges where Mohit was also my student, he was not that much fluent in English, and he really worked a lot on that part. And now, as you can see, he is, you can say the accent that he is speaking in is very perfect. So, Mohit, we just want to understand that how communication plays important role in our lives.
Well, if you are from software field, I must tell you, like, it's very much important because the I mean, if you are speaking in Hindi, if you are speaking in Tamil or any other Indian language, that is not going to it is going to help you in the local scenario. But if you are going to the world communities, you are going to the forums where you have to speak, you have to interact with a lot of clients. At there, you have to be fluent with your English. Otherwise you would not be able to convey your things. Maybe you are a genius, I can say, maybe you have a great knowledge about the certain thing, but if you are not able to express that knowledge, there is no meaning of that knowledge. So of course communication plays a vital role in the corporate life, I would say. And if you don't have, you have to cultivate it from now onwards. Otherwise you are going to regret, like, oh my god, because of the communication I was not able to do, each and every time you would just felt like, oh my god, if I have some kind of wonderful skills, maybe I can grasp this this target, this anything, it can be anything.
All right. Now I just want to know that because you have developed a kind of good accent, I must say, in your communication skills. So you must be having telephonic conversation with your friends who were doing engineering from when you were doing your engineering. So any kind of distance do you see between you and your friends while communicating with them, or you communicate with them in Hindi only? You do not speak in English. So just we want to know this thing.
Yeah, well, I don't, I don't like to talk with my friends in English, because when you are going to have when you have a talk with your friends, it feels like, yeah, we were just some kind of another guy who is just talking to you. So we usually talk in Hindi because initially when I started learn this accent, and started speaking, it was very quite complex, and I don't want, like, if I'm going to talk with any friend and they are going to make a fun of me. So I don't want that. That's why I just I'm just regularly talking with
Mohit, can you hear me? Mohit, you are there? Mohit, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you listen to me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
listen
can
now.
hear you.
All right. So
So
Mohit,
yeah, so
can
I
you
was just
please
saying, like, yeah.
tell us the tip that you followed to improve your communication skills? Because initially, as you shared, that you were having a kind of hesitation to speak in front of people. So what all things you followed in your life and how you have developed this kind of accent?
First of all, for the accent, I would just thank to the writersenglish.com, which is a YouTube channel as well. If you go over there, you got to learn a new words, a new accent. So what I did, I mean, I was just going on that channel. I was just repeating the same, same words. Like, I'm just going to recall one word that was very difficult for me to, reproduce the sound. It was the whirl, whirl. It was the
Okay.
whirl sound. So it's kind of, when you are doing a regular practice, when you are going to the, I also would like to watch the TED Talks,
All right.
because at
That
there,
talks.
yeah, TED Talks. And what I, what I was doing at there. So suppose the speaker is saying, oh, okay, I am doing this thing. So I was just repeating the whole, sentence. And that's how I just developed some kind of a good accent in my point of view. I'm not sure. So this is the, a clue about the how you would be able to develop your accent. And when it comes to the practice, I mean, when you have to speak, you can just record your own video. And if you don't have that kind of facility, I mean, if you don't want to record your video, maybe you can go to the some different kind of sites that is like free for talk and hello application. And there you will be able to find a lot of your partners. And whenever you will find a good partner, you can just start conversation with them. And that will be a very good practice of yours. I can say that.
All right. So two things here comes: listening and speaking, right? We are practicing things like writing and reading from our childhood. Everybody is practicing that thing. But very rarely people practice listening and speaking. So how important is this listening and speaking in developing communication skills, good communication skills?
I would say, like, it's very much important. If you don't listen very well, I mean, you can't answer the question. So in my point of view, listening is very much the first most important rule is listening. Whenever you are not listening to your partner, partner, your friend, then you will not be able to answer the question. So the first thing which I mean very much important, that is the listening. So
Listening
first
is
focus on the listening, then try to answer the question. Yeah, try to answer the question. Maybe in the first scenario, first when you have just started, it will be very the complex situation for me, like how I would be able to answer the question. But when you are just doing this thing on the regular basis, after 15 days or 20 days, you would be able to answer the question. I'm sure about that.
great. That's great. So you are there in one of the IT companies and you are engineer over there. So I just wanted to ask, you must be dealing with foreign clients also. So
Yeah.
do you feel glad communicating with them uh, to the foreign clients whenever you are having meetings and all?
Yeah, of course. I feel very glad because when first time I had a meeting with of my client, he was from UK, and
Okay.
it was very embarrassing moment for me because when he was just say he just started the talk like, "Hello, Mohit, how are you?" So I just, oh my God, initially I was not able to talk, and now he's just saying like I had to talk in the UK accent. So it was very very difficult for me. So I just anyhow I just managed that conversation with my you can call it that tutti frutti English. So yeah, yeah. So I have just managed, and then fourth I just just made a promise to me, like I have to learn it anyhow, otherwise it will be in the next upcoming future, it will be a very hurdle for me to get a promotion, to get a good salary as well.
Right. So
Yeah.
you set a target and you already achieved that target. Now, can you
Yeah.
please tell us that how much time it took for you to develop this kind of communication skills that you are having right now?
I would say it's a result of 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah,
So, and that to regular practice we need to do.
regular practice. Yeah, regular practice. Because every single day, if you're doing a practice, then there is a confidence which is coming in your bottom of your heart, and that is the best thing.
Okay.
Maybe you just got stuck. I also would like to add one more thing here. I
Right.
have also stuck many times, like whenever I was just talking to anybody. So that's okay. Many person were thinking like, yeah, I just stuck, and they just after that they are just thinking, oh my God, I just stuck here, and now I would not be able to speak.
Mhm.
So just think like it is also a language. I mean, English is also a language, and Hindi is also a language. So whenever we were talking Hindi, we also stuck. Can you imagine like, yeah, मैं वहां गया था, thenceforth मैं वहां क्या किया? You are just taking some moment over there. So
Right.
that all the same rule is also applicable into the English language as well. I mean,
Okay.
when you got stuck, just take your time, take a deep breath, and start again. There is no hurdle. I mean, the person who is just listening to you, he's not going to judge on the basis of that.
Mhm.
So don't hesitate. Don't I mean, what I can say, that over pressurized. Don't be over pressured. Just be calm and say whatever you want to say with your
The
partner or
thing is,
your
whatever you
coworker.
are sharing, that should be understandable to the other candidate, right? We don't
Yeah,
have to
right.
we don't have to be under pressure while speaking. I understand that thing
Yeah, right.
very well.
Yeah.
Okay, now I need to understand that people while speaking English, if we talk about spoken English, so they normally, we Indians, what we think that if we translate anything in English, then we will be able to learn proper spoken English part. So what do you think? We need to translate or what we need to do?
No. In my point of view, I mean, it's a personal choice, but in my point of view, if you are going in that direction, I can surely assure you that you would not be able to speak in near 100 years as well. Because it's not like that. Yeah, of course, it's not like that. It's a language, and language come naturally from your mind. You
Naturally, it's
can't
an
create the
art. It's an
sentences
art
in,
that
yeah.
you
Yeah, it's
have to
an art.
develop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you have to develop it. And when you are, when you are practicing the next word, like our body or mind is just like a AI, artificial intelligence. If you are going to give some inputs, it also predict the other scenarios. So likewise, if you are going to do the practice on the daily basis, I must tell you, after 20 days, 30 days, you would be able to conversate very well.
Right.
So I mean, I can't, I would not suppose this sentence like by translation you would be able to. Maybe, I have seen, I mean, I have read a lot of the articles on the blogs, I mean, blogs and from various websites, and I came to this conclusion: the writers also not able to speak, while they have, great translation skills. Yeah, of
Right.
course. So it's not like it's an art, or maybe the person who having a good communication skills maybe not able to write very well as well, because
Correct.
that's a different part. That is a different scenario.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Right. Now, what people they do is they go to some spoken English class. They learn over their grammar, tense, how to make sentence, and reported speech. So, in your opinion, what do you think? These things also play major role in developing communication skills.
Yeah, I would say, like, if you are preparing for IELTS exam, I mean, then these things are important. But there is a corporate, like too talk, making a lot of mistakes. So that's okay. I mean, if the person who is, just talking to you is understanding you, that's okay. But if you are going some kind of, literature exam or some kind of, discussion over there, maybe it could be a plus point of yours, but it will not got your point if you are able to convey your message to your listeners. So that's okay. I mean, that's understandable. Everyone is a human and everyone is committing a mistake. So that's okay in my point of view.
Great.
I mean, yeah, we should have a knowledge. I mean, if you are talking to the men, then you should use a he. If you are talking to the women, you should use a she. So this is a common thing which we need to follow. Otherwise, I think everything is understandable in my point of view. I'm not a teacher, so I can't say about that. So I'm also making a lot of mistake in these kind of sentences. So that's
Right.
in my point of view, that's okay.
That's
Yeah,
okay. That's fine. All right. Mohit, how
yeah.
do you spend your day every day?
It's quite cumbersome because whenever I just wake up, I just join my office, and there are a lot of meetings with the clients, with the juniors, and that's all my day. I mean, there is nothing. In my weekends, I do some, some kind of tripping, or like some kind of we were just going to the restaurant or these kind of thing. We were just enjoying over there. That's all about mine.
Okay.
Well,
So right now you are there at which place?
today I came at my village, so I'm staying at my home. I'm in my
Okay.
village today.
Okay. So
Yeah.
still work from home is going on?
Yeah, going on. Yeah, it's running
Okay.
here very well.
So the meetings that you are having with the clients, are they all foreign clients only?
Yeah, most of the foreign clients,
Okay. That's great.
they are based in the, yeah, they are based in the Australia, Canada, and UK mostly.
So are you also looking to move into the foreign countries in future?
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to move over there, but yeah, I have a dream to complete my masters from there, and for that, I was just preparing for IELTS exam as well. But
Mhm.
due to the Corona pandemic situation, I just dropped my idea to go over there. I was just planning to go to pursue my master over there in 24 or 23, because the situation is not very good there. So that's why. Otherwise, I just started the preparation, and after some amount of time, I just dropped it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
can you tell something about IELTS exam?
Yeah, well, this is the exam. If you are going to get a good band, around 7 or 7.5, then
Out of
you are,
out of
yeah,
eight,
cut off out of nine out of
nine.
nine band. There are four sections. First one is
Okay.
your reading, and second one is your listening, then is speaking and writing, and all having individual nine band score. And
Okay.
if you are very well in speaking and listening, reading and writing, then you have there will be an overall band, and your overall band will be 7.58 out of 9. Then only you would be allowed to go into the Canada. I mean, in terms of go to universities. Otherwise, New Zealand is also accepting the student which are having a 5.55 or like that. So if you are having a 7.5 band, then you can go to the English speaking countries like the Canada, Australia and UK, or most yeah, these are the countries I think which
So
are
you are willing to
accepting.
go to which country?
I have planned to go to the UK.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Why UK? Because we can say that
yeah.
most of the Indians, they are there in Canada, and that is also a very nice place. So why UK?
My personal interest in university situated in the UK, and I want to pursue my masters. Because I wanted to do data science, data science and artificial intelligence. I want to pursue my masters in that field. So I was thinking like UK has some great faculty, so that's why I just wanted to go to the UK to pursue my master over there.
So what if the situation will be same and this COVID cases will increase, the third wave will come,
It's a
then
it's a
everything will be
difficult.
online, so you will not get that opportunity to go over there.
Uh, yeah, it's a difficult situation. I know I have to overcome it. But I was just thinking, like, I have to, I just want to go over there. I want to learn the environment of that kind of a student. Like, as you know, like in our engineering colleges, there is no labs available. There is a lot of things. So I just want to go over there. I just want to learn the culture. I just want to learn the how they are, how their regular life is going on and all those kind of stuff. So that's why I just wanted to go UK and wanted to complete my masters from there. So I will wait. I will wait. I mean, until the situation are getting normal, and whenever these situations are getting normal, then only I will go over
Okay, so we can never predict our life, right? And you
there. Yeah,
also might
right.
not have predicted when you were there in your engineering days. So
Yeah.
now you can see that you have changed a lot and you have really worked a lot on yourself. So can you please tell me that, I mean, setting a target for achieving anything in life is how much important in our life?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it's
people they are having uh, 4 to 5 options, and people they want to become PO, bank PO also, they want to be in railways also, they want to do a job in IT sector also. So we want to know that how much it is important to set a goal in life.
I would say one thing here, like it's your personal choice. I mean, if I talk about myself, I have two options. I have a good grades in 10th and 12th and BTech as well. So there
Mhm.
was one option available for me. Most of the person were saying like you can do the DLR and then you can go into the teaching and you can be a teacher. So I
Right.
don't want that kind of life. I don't want that kind of life. I just want to earn money. That's a very ultimate thing. So I was thinking
Everybody
like,
wants to do that.
yeah. So I was thinking like, it doesn't matter if I have to work hard 8 hours, nine, that doesn't matter for me. I have
Mhm.
to earn money anyhow. And the safest option for me was just take the placement and then go in that direction. So I have done that. So I mean, I can say like, if you have four options, so decide. I mean, just see what are your circumstances. Maybe your financial problems are too much high and you can't go in that direction. So I would recommend you, if you are from IT background, there is a lot of craze going on with, in the CS industry. So I will, if I will be in your place, so I will go for the placement drive, because if you are having a financial problem, then you can go to the I mean, you can get the placement and you can work for the IT industry.
Okay.
But at the same amount of time, if you have time, if you have backup plan, then of course you can go for these options, these other options. I mean, few. ultimately the one thing which which I can say, like, it's your personal choice. I mean, you can decide whatever you want to do.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
in your opinion, what do you think? Because nowadays you are also working from home, and if the situation and condition will be good, then maybe you'll be physically going to the office. And you uh, went also in your past days. You have worked from office also. So, in your opinion, which is best, work from home or working from office?
Both the things, I would say, two things. I mean, both the things have their own advantages and disadvantages. Like, when you are going to your office, there is a schedule. You are waking up at the 9 o'clock, then you are taking a bus and you are going towards your office. But there was one disadvantage, like you can't upgrade your skills because you have to work for 8 hours, and you don't have that much of time. When you come home, you just felt like, I'm too tired, I don't have time to to learn for myself. I can't read the books. There is a lot of habits which you can't pursue if you are going physically to the office. But in terms of work from home, you are able to save the money which you are spending on the traveling and those kind of things. You can stay your home. You can pursue your dreams. I mean, into dreams in terms of your habits. You can read the books. You can take any online course. You can do whatever you want in home, because you are able to save 2 or 3 hours which you are wasting in the traveling. So in my point of view, it is happening. I mean, I'm also undergoing one course. I mean, I was also attending one core classes, and that is the data science and AI. So I'm also, a participant in that kind of courses too. And I'm also engaged in such kind of communities where I have opportunity to speak about the technology, about my field, my expertise, what I have done in these years, which I have, what kind of work I have accomplished. So that's the best thing, I mean, in work from home.
Okay. So when you were there in your college days, you must be getting very much frustrated that, oh my God, now what is going to be in my life and what will happen in my future?
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
must be having some kind of insecurity feeling, right? And now, as you have
yeah,
achieved
right.
your goal, so I mean, I just want to understand that when people are there in their college life, and if they are having those kind of insecurities that what will happen in my future and financially I'm not at all good, so what according to you people should think when they are there in college life?
I would say just one thing, like, first of all, I'm not successful. Okay, sir. So I'm also in the journey. I am not. I haven't achieved my dreams, but yeah, I can say, like, I have just achieved one milestone of my life. Like, I just want to improve my communication. I just want to do these kind of things. So I'm doing it. Feels me very great. And the second thing, the second question of yours, like, how overcome these kind of problems. So I can just say one thing: just focus on your current studies. Because I have seen, like, if you are going to the any company's interview, if you are going to appear for any kind of interview, they are just going to ask the basic question which are coming from your studies. They are not going to
Exactly.
ask you in a very complex situation, like, there is a server, there is a this thing, and you have to this you have to configure that. They are going to ask the simple question which is going to come from your data structure, if you are from CS, DBMS, database management system. So you have to be master in that. If you are not in master in that, at least just learn the basic concept, why we need that and what is the importance of that. I have seen there is a lot of student out there in the market. They are just going to learn that there is a lot of, like, blockchain. I know the blockchain. I know this thing, but they don't know the basics. When they were going for the interview is just asking the basic question: what is the IRA? What is these kind of things? And they are not able to answer the question. That's why they are not getting a good placement. So I
Right.
can say one important thing, like, just be the master at least 3 or 4 subjects which are your core subjects. And if you are good in that, I must say you would be able to definitely, you would be able to get a good job, very good job.
Right.
You don't have to
So
worry about that.
students, they must focus on the basic concepts that they are
Well,
doing. Like if the student
yeah,
is there from computer science engineering, so they should have knowledge, basic things they should know, right? Because
yeah, like,
uh, rocket
yeah,
science questions would not be asked in the job interviews. Basic questions
yeah,
would be
right.
asked. Right.
Yeah,
That's great.
because
That's
they
really
know,
very
like,
nice.
yeah, because they know, like, you are fresh, that you don't have knowledge. They are going to provide you the training. They are going to provide you all the things. They just want, like, your fundamentals, basic things are strong or not.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why, if your fundamental is strong, then they will be able to, build a building. Otherwise, they would not be able to do that. So that's why they were conducting an interview. They were asking some kind of questions which are from your books, which are from your core books. And if you are master in that, I mean, if you are good in that, so you don't have to worry about a lot about your career. Just be excel whatever you have. And I must say, after 1 year, 2 year, you would be at a very good position in your life.
All right, that's great. Now you also have faced interviews. So that was technical part you have shared that people should have or students should have knowledge about their branch and basic knowledge they should have. Now, if we talk about the confidence level in front of interviewer, whatever questions the interviewer is asking, so how important is the confidence level for the students as well as if because there are few students they just bluff over there, they tell lie, just they think that if we will bluff over there and we will say extraordinary things, then we will get placement over there. So what according to you should be there?
Yeah, according to me, just be natural. Whatever the actual qualities you have, just express those things. Otherwise, there is a panel who having experience of, so many years, 30 years, 40 years, they would
Right.
be able to judge you very easily. They know what you are talking about. They know what kind of extraordinary qualities you have. So you
Right.
don't have to be, uh, some kind of a different personality. You have to be the true personality. Yeah, you can just mention some good example. You can just show your kindness. Yeah, I don't know the answer of this question. Maybe you can ask a different question. And whatever question, just answer the question. Don't worry about if I would not be able to get selected in this interview, what will happen. There is a lot of company out there. If you are not getting selected here, you can learn from this experience and you can go to the another company and you will be get selected over there. So don't
Very
worry
good,
about
very
that.
nice. So we need to be authentic. We need to be real
Yeah,
over there,
right.
right?
Yeah, right. Because
Great,
they
that's
have
great.
experience. They know. Yeah, they know what you are saying and what is the relevancy of your experience with your communication. They know very well, and they would be able to judge you very well. It will not take them to judge you on the basis of your communication. Whenever you are just saying three sentences, they are able to predict all kind of your personality, which kind of person you are.
Right, because always they ask one very important question, and that is the first and foremost question which is asked: tell something about yourself. And if
Yeah,
the
right.
candidate is not able to speak about himself or herself, then the interviewers they are able to understand that what kind of candidate is this, and is this candidate a right fit for the company or not, right? So that is very
Yeah, right.
important. Right.
Yeah,
Now
right.
I need to understand that you have developed your communication skills. Do you practice still regularly because you are saying that you will be giving exam of Ielts also? So do you practice listening and speaking on daily basis, or you have
The
left those things?
Yeah, as I told you, like, I have dropped the idea to go this year, so I just I'm not doing practice on a daily basis. But when it comes to the speaking, I have to do the practice because I have to talk to the clients, and whenever they were just talking to me, so it's kind of practice for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you still there in touch with your teachers and all other teachers from the college life?
Not that much, yeah, but whenever, some kind of holy Deepali, then we were just sending the messages like, how is sir? So they were saying like, yeah, I'm good. What about you? So I was just saying, yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well. So these kind of communication are going on. I mean,
Okay.
I can say like, yeah, I'm in the little touch, not that much.
All right. Great. So, which part of our country you have visited till now?
It's a difficult question. Okay, so I have just visited the Rajasthan, Punjab, and I was just planning to go for the Delhi as well. I haven't visited Delhi yet, so it's a shameful moment for me. And but I have planned to travel the all around the India at least, and maybe God will fulfill this dream
So,
as well.
which is your dream place?
My dream place would be, Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Why? What is the reason
Yeah,
behind that?
natural beauty. A natural beauty, I would say. There is a lot of mountains, and I just like the natural kind of things. That's
Okay.
why.
Great. That's great. And your dream place for any different country? UK.
Of course, UK. There is no other place.
Great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, what all strengths you are having, Mohit?
I can say I have a good analytics. I mean, I can, judge the situation very well. That is the first thing I know. Leadership quality, I will say, because this just got developed eventually. I haven't done a lot of things, but it has just developed. And the third thing, of course, the communication.
Okay. So, I hope you are the eldest son in your family.
Yeah, right.
So, how do you guide your siblings?
I am just saying like, just be very much confident about the communication. Even my little brother, he's just doing a regular practice with me.
Okay.
He is staying at the home, but he is just doing the regular practice with me. So I just understand that what is the importance of the communication. So I'm just cultivating these habits, to talk to the any stranger with good communication skill. You don't have to fear. So I'm just cultivating these skills with in my younger brothers.
Great. That's really very nice. So, any questions you would like to ask Mohit from me?
I would say like, it's my honor. I don't have any question right now. I mean, it was a very nice moment for me, one of the memorable moment for me, and that's all.
So, Mohit, I really feel glad the changes you have brought in yourself because one Mohit I was knowing, one fine day you called me up and you were talking in such an accent that it was unbelievable for me to, judge you. I thought someone from foreign country is calling me and talking to me. And then later on, you told that it is you only. So I was really surprised that day. And I must say that the hard work, the dedication that you have shown, it was like you have made impossible to possible, right? So the word impossible itself says, I am possible. You did that,
Impossible.
right?
Yeah, right.
You did that.
Yeah,
So
in terms of communication.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad to see that. And I can say that now, whenever I will meet you, I will have a kind of autograph with you because
Oh no.
because the hard work that you did in your life is a kind of example for everybody, I must say. We should never lose hope. We need to set a target and we need to regularly practice on that particular target, right? And then the things will definitely come on our way as it
Yeah,
came
right.
on your way, right? So it
Yeah,
was
right.
really nice talking to you, Mohit, and I hope we will meet soon physically, right? And
Mhm.
thank you very much for having such
Thank you,
a
sir.
nice interaction as well as informative interaction, I must say, indeed, because we came to know many things from you and the things that you followed in your life that I hope everybody will be getting example from you, right? So thank you very much.
It's my
Thanks a lot.
honor. I would say it's my honor. If
Thanks.
anybody is taking inspiration from me, so that will be, honor for me. We can't express here.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mohit. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Take care and
Thank you,
have a
sir.
nice day ahead.
You too, sir. Take
We'll
care.
meet
Bye bye.
soon. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, yeah, we will. Bye bye.